Here we're looking in 3.2 at using modals to express willingness and intent. Intent here means what you intend to do. And you'll notice that this is really the same modal we were talking about earlier when we talked about future tense with will. In informal conversation, we use will to make offers, promises, general statements of intent, and these are always things that are going to happen in the future. We usually contract will to oh. I can't understand this problem. I'll help you means I will help you. You were late again today. I'll be on time tomorrow, I promise. Do you want to stay and finish? No, I'll come back tomorrow. And speakers and writers also use will in academic writing to describe something they intend or plan to do later. I will describe the experiment in more detail later. And willingness and intent. Okay, we're going to be talking now about what they call counterfactual statements. Counter means against, factual means fact, statement. So a counterfactual statement is a statement that is not true. And we use this modal would or would not to describe counterfactual statements or statements that are not true. So a counterfactual statement can describe something that will not happen. We could use would not to describe something that someone wants to do. Okay, I'd help you, or I would help you, but I just don't have any time. And this is the counterfactual statement because the truth is I don't have any time, so I'm not going to help you. The idea is I want to help you, but I can't because I don't have any time. We would also use would not to describe the results of something that has not been done. So when I say following this plan would reduce greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, and the idea here is the plan has not been followed, and this is why we have so many greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. If we followed this plan, it would reduce them. Section C. Okay, now we're getting into past use of would not have, and then the past participle. And this is used to make counterfactual statements about the past. In other words, when you talk about something that did not happen in the past, this is what we do. Would not plus have plus the past participle of a main verb. So when I say we would have gone to the show, but we didn't have enough money. Okay, the true statement is we didn't go to the show because we didn't have enough money. I would have stayed later, but I got too tired. This means I got too tired, so I didn't stay later. But there's an idea that I wanted to stay later. It wasn't possible because I just got too tired. And in past counterfactual statements, this use of would, it's possible to contract would to I'd, but it's not common. You can say I'd have stayed later, but I got too tired. I tend to use would here, but this is a fine point that you don't have to worry about.